cop who shot a black man in the head is still out there, still a part of the force. Let's give you some background on this one. Officials in a southwestern county in Washington state agreed this week to a $3.5 million payout to settle a federal lawsuit filed by the family of Jenoah Donald, an autistic man fatally shot by a Clark County Sheriff's deputy. Sean Boyle is his name. Happened during the 2021 traffic stop, only now getting settled. Boyle will remain on the police force. February 2021, let's go back to that fateful day. Donald pulled over by Clark County Sheriff's deputy Sean Boyle for a faulty taillight. Family suit states, according to Tacoma News Tribune, shortly before that traffic stop, deputies heard about, quote, suspicious activity in the area near a reported drug house. Two deputies ended up joining Boyle at the shop, one of whom later said they thought they saw a weapon in Donald's car that turned out to be a screwdriver. Donald was unarmed. Let's just pause there, okay, folks? Already, what I've related to you in this particular location out of Washington sounds like a lot of the other stories we've unfortunately had to relate to you. Suspicious activity, thought he was armed. Let's have some other people join in. Suspicious activity could be anything, okay? I saw a coyote roaming in my backyard. I was inside, door was locked. That's suspicious, maybe. But here we are again, another unarmed black man is dead. There's more. According to the suit, when Boyle asked Donald to step out of the car, Donald did not immediately respond. There's this one again, too. Boyle then tried to pull him out of the car and punched him in the nose in the process. Let's escalate things. As Boyle struggled with Donald, the vehicle's gear shifted, causing the car to lurch forward. Gee, I wonder if that's what took the victim so long to get out. Suddenly I'm bombarded. Police are screaming orders, barking orders at me, punching me in the nose, and now the car shifted out of gear. Okay. Boyle reacted to the gear shift by shooting Donald twice. The complaint states one of those bullets struck Donald's head. He died a week later in the hospital. 30 years old, left behind 3 children. Family members said he was on the spectrum, autism, had dyslexia, and ADHD. You know what? A lot of people have that. A lot of people have that. Some diagnosed, some don't know it, but they have the symptoms. What gives, folks? It's a fair question. Did this have to happen? Okay. So let's go to July 2021. Clark County Prosecutor's Office conducted an independent review that determined Boyle acted lawfully and that Donald's vehicle could be considered a weapon after it shifted gears and began rolling forward. Sounds like the cop's behavior was just as much to blame, if not completely to blame for that. Family argued in their suit that the stop altogether was unlawful, citing a 1999 Washington Supreme Court case that found it is unconstitutional for police to use a traffic stop as an excuse to investigate suspected criminal activity. KOMO reported. I gotta pause again. I have to, okay? The tail light's always, something's wrong with it, right? Just kind of malfunctioning, didn't seem to know it before. It's always that, isn't it? But why I have to pause on this set of details is that independent review by the prosecutor's office, I don't care what they call it. They have coffee together, they play bingo, poker, whatever, together. They work closely, they're closely aligned. They depend on each other. They need each other. They can't survive without each other. Police, prosecutors, police. We know that, right? Just pointed it out. Independent review. No wonder they always come back most of the time. I think that's fair to say. Most of the time, they always come back with acted lawfully, can find any reason to wiggle out of this. In fact, what I've heard so far, and of course we have that $3.5 million settlement. That's nothing, by the way, for a human life, a father of 3 who should be here. It's nothing. We care less, except that the taxpayers have to pay it. And this guy who's reckless, I can call him that, okay? You are claiming something about a taillight. The man is unarmed, mistaking a screwdriver. You're punching somebody in the nose. You're trying to drag somebody out the car, probably seconds after you barked orders, or maybe at the same time. We've seen that happen before. How are you making you and your partner safe? Who cares about the perp, right? I can say that because I believe they don't care. How are you making yourself safe? You're reaching in the car, punches somebody in the nose because they didn't move fast enough. Boy, that's what I hear. That's where my mind goes. And I can go there as a person of color who's covered this so many times, and you guys know it too. Another traffic stop that ends in death. It's just not necessary. Complaint also stated deputies used excessive force against Donald, you think, citing Clark County's alleged history of not properly training officers on non-lethal de-escalation methods. Something else is in my crawl. County settlement with Donald's family happened weeks before a civil rights trial for the case was set to begin in Seattle in June. In a statement about the May 14th settlement, Clark County spokesperson Joni McNally told local news outlets that the county continues to, quote, deny liability for this unfortunate incident. You know what, Joni? Just don't say anything next time, Joni. Just leave it at the settlement. We got it. Not your problem. You're headed home at 5 p.m., right? To go back to your family. Sheriff John Horch also released a statement saying, we never want to see an incident that results in the loss of another person's life, and any loss of life is tragic. In this situation, oh God, we hate the loss of life, but again, I'd rather you just say nothing. It's just so disingenuous. It's so disingenuous. In this situation, deputies responded according to training and state law to protect themselves and others. I don't know if I even agree with that. I'm not a lawyer, but if they did, it's still stupid. It's really dumb. It's not helping them be safe. Sheriff Horch. It's not helping the public be safe for sure. Somebody's pushing up daisies because of the actions here that seem very unnecessary. Just as a layperson. Both the independent, there's that word again, investigation and the independent prosecutorial review concluded that the decision to use deadly force was justifiable and done in good faith under state law. I'm about to be sick. I'm so sick of reading the same set of facts, different story, different black man. The end result, still the same. Boyle is still employed, as we said, with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. I just can't even stomach the sheriff's smiling picture. Get out of here. And I can say all these things, and you can accuse me, anyone out there, you, of being a Monday morning quarterback, but I know what my good sense tells me. I still have some left, okay? I still have some left. I know what it tells me. If I don't care about a single unarmed black man, okay, I do. I have a heart. But let's put it aside. Let's say you don't care. How is this making the responding uniforms safe? How is this set of protocols? I had suspicious. What does that mean? An old lady was run down, was somebody mowed down, and then you heard shots fired from like an AR-15, and the public was, scared and fear of their lives because people were out there and the killers were coming. They were coming. Maybe it was an army of them. I didn't hear any of that. Suspicious activity. And then you pull this black man, this 30-year-old father over. Something about a taillight? Gee whiz. Be human. Be a little smarter. I don't want someone like that on my force if I'm the sheriff, because you are someone who puts us all in danger. That's my opinion. You're someone who doesn't know how to de-escalate. The hell did you even need him for? Let alone kill him. And then the sick statements from Joni and the sheriff about what's justifiable in denials. It makes me want to vomit. Now, We've seen it a bunch of times. Don't be theatrical, Sharon. It's not. It's that like this is our life. America, look at your life. This is what we're doing. Every damn day when a black man or woman or somebody brown goes out the door, this is the possibility. I can't even tell you to watch your back. I can't tell you to watch your back. Stay woke, which before that was hijacked. It just meant be on the lookout, be careful out there. Because I haven't heard yet what this father of 3 did wrong. I didn't hear anything. Well, how many seconds did you give him to get out of the car? And why were you asking him exactly to get out of the car? I just can't even hold my nose. The stench is so bad around here.